Hello there and welcome to VGC. This is another first play video. My name is Chris Scullion and today we're looking at Detective the Test on PlayStation 5. I don't know a lot about this game, but I'm always happy to check out a wee detective game and see what's going on here. A rather minimalist options screen here. As ever, there'll be a shortened version of this on YouTube where we'll play for a while, and then I'll continue to play on Patreon. So if you want to go to patreon.com/videogameschronicle for the full video, which will be ad free as well, that's what you want to do. Otherwise, this may be sufficient for you. It's all good either way. A pro gamer always checks the options. This is just a fact of life. Controls. Invert that axis. Did that work? Move, run. Okay. So there's 3 levels it would appear. A house, a caravan park and a coffee shop. Let's do it. Let's solve some crimes. A house. Well, that was easy. To interact, place a pointer over the objects. I recommend you use a notebook to write down what you think is most important. Anytime you feel it. So is there a notebook in the game, or do I have to use my own physical notebook? Soon find out. Antonio and Luis have been at odds for a long time, since Luis decided to open a hardware store in front of Antonio's store. Alright, so Antonio killed Luis then. Crime solved. Next. Antonio Ramirez has been fighting for years for Luis Gonzalez to change his store location. So Luis set up the shop right in front of Antonio's and he's raging. And he's not moving. Okay. Let's go in the house, see who's dead. Everything all safe down here, all good. Nothing to investigate. Oh well. Something horrible's happened outside. Is that a mirror though? Or is that a window? That's a window, isn't it? Oh dear. And then here. Nope. Sometimes you kind of wish it was AI, don't you? If it's closed, look for a key. I can't even read today. That's convenient. Remember, there's a copy of the keys in the just leave a note reminding people where the keys are. Alright, there's very specific instructions. Go to the centre of the garden, look towards the house, continuing clockwise. The key is in the second pile of rocks. Let's get the key then. Can I sprint? Yes, I can. So turn round, look at the house, continuing clockwise. It's the second pile of rocks. So 1. Okay, let's just check every pile of rocks in, because that doesn't seem to have worked. This is the second pile of rocks. If you look at the house, continue clockwise, that's the first pile of rocks. Oh, hold on. A cheeky wee pile of rocks in here. Is there a key in here? No, there is not. Well, that is not ideal. Basically, I just have to check every pile of rocks in, don't you? And you can't press a button to move them or anything that I can see. Maybe it's flawed and it's actually these piles? The bait as well just say check under all the rocks in the garden and you'll find it. Forget it. Let's see what else is in the house. I'll look at the rocks later. What's the... Oh, no. What was the controls again? Is there a control I'm missing that is like up end rock? No, just square. Okay. Continue. Yeah, I can fill some of this in, can't I? Using this newspaper. So he's Antonio and he's Luis. So he's Antonio. He's Luis Gonzalez. Does that stay in place? Yes, it does. Okay. Well, we're not going to get into this room until the key situation is resolved. I'm looking at that again. Go to the centre of the garden and look towards the house. Continuing clockwise, the key is in the second pile of rocks. Okay, we'll try that later, because nobody wants to see me just stand and turn around in a house. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. There's going to be nothing in any of these, is there? It's all just kind of interactive house. Or one of them will have a head in it or something. It's really twitchy controls. Can you not reduce the sensitivity? No. None of this is claimable, so that's all a waste of time. Same here. Oh, someone has opened this drawer and it wasn't me for once. And left a knife on the floor, eh? Can't get it. Okay, so am I supposed to leave that drawer then? So unless you open all these drawers, and the one drawer that is actually useful has already been opened for you. I get the feeling this was originally made with a mouse in mind, and this isn't using a dual sense isn't the best interface possible for this. This feels like it would work better with a mouse, especially because it's really twitchy. Somebody's definitely dead in there and I want the key. I'm quite annoyed, but let's go upstairs. Okay. Spoken it will kill you. A bit late for that, mate. Oh. Can't let me actually listen to me.
You have a saved message. April 11th at 8 p.m.
You can keep me away forever.
It's Michael Jackson just before he died. Right, Michael Jackson did it.
You have a new message from April 12th at 9:45 a.m.
Good morning. I am Dr. Ramirez. I called to talk about Xavi. I've been with him for a while. The changes are few for now, but we shouldn't lose hope. I know it's been a long time, but we have no choice. As soon as you can, call me so I can provide you with weekly information.
No good day? Okay, thank you for being very vague, Dr. Ramirez. Let me just check the controls again, because that suddenly changed to X. The zoom button suddenly became a decision-making button for out of nowhere, which is quite confusing. Okay. Somebody deed up here. Who's dead? Knock knock. Oh, here now. That's not ideal, is it? I'm in shock. I don't understand what I just saw. So, my family has no Mr. Bones. Alright, chill out, mate. So, alright, well, I've played nicer games. So somebody's been killed for nicking about with his son, basically. Really? Adios. Adios.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Ramirez. I'll be in charge of evaluating Xavi. After a first review.
Okay.
We have been treating Xavi for a few months now, and he has improved a little. He has tried to communicate at times, but those...
So Xavi is... Alright, chill on. They shouldn't neighbour a psychopath. Do these do anything? No, they do not. So Xavi's the kid then, quite clearly. Oh, what's in the recycling bin? That's always a wee detective trick. Exit. Nothing. Okay. So this is Xavi then, presumably. No, surely not. He's far too young. Oh, this is distressing if this is real. It's not real, but you know what I mean. It is. Okay, so she's Rosa. Why would Antonio congratulate himself? Is that the same woman in the photo though? Doesn't really look like her, does it? Let's leave it for now. I really do need that. The red ball is above the... What kind of house is this? The last will be the first. The red ball is above the next two. So... What? The red ball's high. The last will be the first. Does that mean it's upside down? Because the red ball's not higher than anything and you can't move them. Or does it just mean the red ball's further ahead than the next two? What a daft puzzle. What is it? The green ball's a little higher than the ball to its left. I guess. So the green ball is one higher than the one next to it. The red ball is two to the right, presumably. The last will be the first, so yellow. Whoa, hold on. Okay. So green is higher than the next two, so it's there. Whoa. The red ball is higher. It's higher than the one that's left. come back. Red ball's above the next two. The green ball's a little higher than the ball to its left. So red's on the top, blue's on the bottom, green's in the middle. And then yellow's at the top because the last will be the first. There we go. There's your dinner. So what's this key for? Tell me that's not the key for the bloody garden. My phone's going wild just now. It's the killer. Is it still low res outside? Yes, we are. Let's see. Surely that's not. Oh, what was the pish? What was the rocks all about? Oh, I've got one of those. Not me, my daughter. Go outside. Out. Yeah, I was trying. This is the kids' room then. Obviously not very nice. Leave me alone, please. Well, this is generally a very grim a very grim setting. Let's say ant. Oh yeah, it does. It's probably written up here. So what's the ant's name? God's sake. I was expecting this just be a whodunit, who killed the guy, just not like that's ridiculous. Should I be worried? Then who was phone? So who's watching the house then? So she killed. Patient's name is Javier Ramirez. He's 12-year-old. Patient is violent with his parents. So the aunt. Hold on. Who is the murderer? Don't know yet. So what was the thing? What was the thing with the rocks? Was that just absolute bullshit? Nothing to do with anything. I mean, the door's open now, so she's standing in the garden. Maybe she found the key in the rock, and that's why there's no key left anymore. I go back and actually look at the crime scene because I didn't actually look at the. Somebody lying on their side. I've read that. Doesn't say who it was. She stayed home to sleep last night. Why wouldn't she? It's my family. So she's the aunt. So she's a Ramirez as well. Is that their surname? I can't duck, which it feels like there's stuff hidden underneath things that could be. That was a stupid puzzle. Shotgun. Unused. To be fair, Resident Evil lore has taught me that if you take that shotgun down, the roof will start coming down, so I'll probably best leave it. What kind of desk is this? Empty drawers? So nothing in here other than the audios. Adios. Which said
Good morning.
he's
Doctor.
evaluating the
We have been
kid.
treating Zavi for a few months now, and he has.
Okay. Internet, post-traumatic stress, when a child can mark you for life. Prazin, mirtazapine, lorazepam. Is the kid the killer? Hang on a cotton picking minute. No, the kid can't be the killer. It's whoever's got big giant shoes. A man did it. There's lots of kind of false whodunit stuff going on here. There are numerous, because this whole child, son and his aunt thing. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There's your bonus ball. Could just be a complete red herring, and the guy killed him for putting his shop in front of him. And all this whole thing could have just been absolute bullshit, and it's literally the newspaper headline that we saw coming into the house is the only thing. Here we go. Antonio Ramirez has denounced Luis Gonzalez. His failed injuries reports and previous complaints target his neighbours dangerous to him and his family. Luis Gonzalez has been sentenced not to approach his neighbour. Too many drawers in this house. Another one, just lying in a thing. Antonio Ramirez injured. Luis Gonzalez injured him. A much larger and taller man than the victim. Okay, I have no idea what's going on. I don't know who did it. Every drawer in the bloody house has been opened like that scene in Poltergeist. Often write just to do on a post-it with nothing under it. My phone's going wild. I think we're in the position to call it. I'm going to try and name the killer. So this, I think, is his wife. It's just a bad photo. So... oh, you don't give me any chances. Rosa Hidalgo. Irene Hidalgo. Who are the Hidalgos? Let's go Irene Hidalgo and Rosa Hidalgo. I've never heard of the Hidalgos. Crime Day. What? 2. The kid is the no. Antonio Ramirez is the murderer. 3 out of 7. So can I just change that? Can I just brute force this? Until I get it right. Wait a minute. What was the date on the thing about the water going out? That was the 12th, so I think it'd be the 12th or the 13th or something, wasn't it? 12th. There we go, 4 out of 7. So was Antonio Ramirez the killer? Nope, Irene Hidalgo was the killer, apparently. Is this Irene Hidalgo? Or is this Luis Gonzalez? If I change that... if she becomes Irene Hidalgo... 5 out of 7. It's crashed. Hold on, let me go back into it. I literally can't change this. Oh, there we go. So she becomes Rosa and she becomes Irene, and have I won? A plus. Well, that has to be the worst episode of Columbo I've ever seen. Where Columbo just ends by going, just one thing, was it Irene? Oh no, just one thing, was it Rosa? Just one thing, was it the kid? I don't understand why though. Can you please explain to me who she is? Is she the aunt? Oh. Well, well, that was Detective the Test. If you're watching on standard YouTube, that's the end. God rest. The people I don't even know who died. God rest them, regardless. And yeah, so let's. If you're on Patreon, patreon.com/videogameschronicle, let's do the second stage and see if we can be an incredible detective and solve another murder. This is a perfect time to point out that these first play videos aren't purely promotional. I treat them critically in the same way that I would treat any game that I would give a full review to. So although the point of first play is to highlight games that we wouldn't necessarily have time to cover in full on the site, it doesn't mean it's free promotional. These aren't advertisements or anything like that, or everyone saying, hey, get this, it's great. So I think this is the first of our first play videos where I would maybe suggest you maybe hold fire on this one. Detective the Test has a fair number of flaws in there, from the twitchy controls to the odd puzzles just scattered in for no real reason, to the fact that you can literally probably just start the game and open the questionnaire right away and just keep trying answers until you get the right one, like a real detective. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching. If you're on standard YouTube, Patreons, we're diving into the second level, which I believe is the caravan park. Oofed. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, YouTubers and Patreon folk. Let's continue. Thanks, guys. Bye bye.